What's going on, everybody? Anon here, and we're going to talk about what we know so far at a distribution level and financial level about SV 10.5, Black Bolt and White Flare. If you want to know about the cards, if you want to know about the sets and all that stuff, there's plenty of channels to talk about that bullshit. We're gonna talk some hard facts here. So, the first thing to keep in mind is this is the first time that Pokemon's done two completely different sets. And I'll give you an example. Excuse me. So in Prismatic Evolutions, we had a poster collection. And most of you should be aware that there were 3 packs of Prismatic Evolutions and a poster in there. Well, what we see here in Black and White, and we'll just call it Black and White because it's a mouthful, is there's 4 packs. However, and right here, we'll just click on this. However, it's 2 packs of Black Bolt and 2 packs of White Flare. Now, why this matters is the 2 sets are completely independent, or so that's what we've been told so far. So if you buy an ETB of White Flare, you will not get any Black Bolt cards and vice versa. Now, has not been confirmed yet, but that is what we're told as of now. So if that's the case, and you want to buy one set or another, you buy a poster collection, you are now getting 50% of what you got, or I should say 2/3 of what you were getting previously. Now you're getting 2/3 of each set, but if you're trying to collect one set over another, now you have to buy additional packs. So the genius of this on the financial side for Pokemon is they've done multiple ETB arts in the past. They did it for Temporal and Paradox recently. A little bit further back, they did it for SV Base with the Miraidon Koraidon. But this time they went full on. We're gonna drain your wallet because this is 2 sets in one. So what's fascinating is I think the set's 170 cards ish plus plus all your IRs, SIRs. So I mean you're probably looking at 270 cards, 280 cards. It's a pretty big set. The beauty of this is if Pokemon prints the same amount of this as they did initially for Prismatic Evolutions, you now have theoretically twice the demand. Now it is a completely different driver. You don't have the rip and shippers, trying to get the Umbreon or any of the SIR evolutions. However, you are going to have people ripping packs to get multiple sets because you have to. So it's going to be super interesting. So Pokemon's effectively created artificial scarcity and the need to artificially buy more by effectively bifurcating all of the products here and saying, if you want to collect the set, you got to buy some of each, which quite honestly, financially is genius. From a FOMO perspective is genius. If you're a completionist, you're fucked. So you probably should have given up in Prismatic Evolutions. But it is absolutely genius. So what's interesting, and this is just the public site for Southern. I could have picked a different distributor, but this is very clean to read. So you have the ETB for White, you have the binder collection for White, which I believe is 5 packs in the binder. You have the poster collection, which is 2 of each. You have the tins, which I would imagine is 1 of each pack in here. Now you have the black ETB, the black binder collection, so 5 packs of black. You have the white 3-pack sticker. You have the black 3-pack sticker, which is probably going to be the most efficient way to get packs again, and probably least expensive. No different than what we saw with Prismatic Evolutions. Here you have the illustration collection, which this is interesting. I haven't looked at this one. So, this is the black and white with the oversized promo. Yeah, so there's 2 black, 2 white, and the oversized promo. Okay, so this is a glorified EX box. And then you have the 2 booster bundles. So the ordering for this is actually up in 11 days, and this product comes out 718. Now you have some of the staggered with the tech stickers are later, which is interesting. The ETBs they've been printing for a while. The mini tins coming out early is a little surprising. The binders, uh, not surprising with posters. But again, the booster bundles are coming out later. The tech stickers and the Xbox are coming out 8/1. So it's going to be staggered. Now, what's going to be super interesting is as we get into Q3 and Q4, we have the prismatic, whatever, statue collection, whatever the heck they're calling it. We're going to get to the point with this stuff where there's going to be a super premium collection, probably an ultra premium collection, all kinds of really cool stuff. That's going to overlap with prismatic and, with SV11, if it's SV11, if it's Gen 10.1, base, whatever. Yeah, it's probably smart if they really are going to cut it short. Get that base set out of the way in September and get as far away from it as possible before 30th anniversary. Again, if it's going to be a regular base set, my guess at this point is they've gotten so good at tweaking the FOMO in the last couple sets. The next base set is probably going to be an absolute home run, best one ever. But who knows? I've been wrong before. So these orders again, they're pretty much due in 2 weeks across the board. Distributors know what they're getting already. They've seen the POs. And again, since you have two different ETBs and they're two different SKUs, it's not like with Paradox or Temporal where you get a case of 10 ETBs, it's 5 of one and 5 of or another. You're getting a case of 10 ETBs and it's either white or it's black. That's it. It's a little early to call it one way or another, but unless they've significantly increased the print run, you print the same amount of this as you have with prismatic, you have 50% of the supply with probably similar demand. Could be more, could be less. So what I've heard so far is the amount of product is up. I don't know exactly how much. I do not foresee this product as being a massive dump of product. I think this is going to be super tight again. I think we're going to have to look for the September regular set release before things start to loosen up. But we'll have more information coming over the next couple days. We'll start to get allocations, probably by the end of next week from some of these folks. I mean, I may even get 1 or 2 this week from some of the distributors who allocate early. So it'll be interesting. Now, I don't think the ETBs are going to be nearly as tight, or these are all going to be nearly as tight as what they were with prismatic. But again, I don't know yet. And splitting the set into 2 and having all the different SKUs is really a game changer. So we're kind of in the world of the unknown. So, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I wanted to bring up this information because this set changes the game pretty substantially, which is really cool because, the Pokemon Company continues to innovate in a space where most people focus on innovating the game. These guys are innovating the game within the game, which is absolutely genius and phenomenal. So anyway, guys, Destin Rivals, we still have about 27 slots available for the $19.99 4-pack prismatic promo. If you join Elite in the Discord, feel free to join. Again, you won't be eligible for that sale, but you will be eligible for Final Fantasy coming up in a couple weeks. And, obviously Black and White as it comes out, you'll be eligible for that. And, we have all the restock notifications. Obviously the prismatic ETBs dropped today on Pokemon Center. And even though it was a disaster, I think almost everybody who wanted one got one because the site was up for a solid almost 6 hours. So anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We have more information coming that isn't related to the cards, the gameplay, and which Pokemon everybody loved when they were 22 years old or 16 years old. This is really just the distro on the financial side, so we have some idea how to game things out. So anyway, guys, have a good night.